Let's do a deck tech for Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima, because he's a magic card now. So, I had somebody recommend that I do Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima, box fielding it all day and just like playing around, and my gosh, it's so fun. Now, of course, I made this on a $50 budget, except for the Secret Lair itself. Secret Lair itself will come out in, I think, a few weeks, and then, the price of it's like $30 to $40 in that range. Don't quote me on it. With that said, how do we build Jin? Now, my thing is with Jin, I sat there and I was like, well, everyone's going to build him Voltron, and I agree, a Voltron build for him is really good because it's like a samurai build, and samurais tend to do a lot of attack alone effects. I wanted to kind of build on that, but I did not want to do the general Voltron thing, which is equipment. Yes, I know Voltron decks love equipment and they work really well. Let's build it without equipments and auras, and what is the way to do that? I call it EXALTED. Yes, EXALTED, that's right. That is a great mechanic that I think is underrated, because in this deck, we're going to be attacking alone a lot, and EXALTED says whenever a creature attacks alone, you put you give it +1/+1 till end of turn, and we have most of the creatures in this deck giving EXALTED. Here's an example of some creatures that have EXALTED on them that will be in the deck, and these ones are not anything notable, but they are in the deck and they work, and it keeps it under the budget, so these cards will work great. Sublime Archangel is great! Dude, this deck loves this card. When you have a bunch of creatures in play that already have EXALTED and you play this, it also gives them just another instance of EXALTED. Man, do they trigger, they just so much triggering happens. I love it. Silent Arbor is another one. We obviously want to attack alone. We want our commander to attack, and maybe a few other creatures in the deck that we also want them to attack alone. And another creature that doesn't have EXALTED, unfortunately, but Necropolis Regent, man, this card will be really good with our commander, because whenever they deal the damage, and especially if we use the double strike ability, that's going to put a crap ton of counters on our commander and make him much bigger. Most of the artifacts in the deck are ramp, so I have to give a shout out to the Ancient Shield. This card is balls, okay? Like good balls, not bad balls, you know what I'm saying? Not like the stinky shit, like the good shit, but like this artifact is great, okay? This artifact basically makes it so every time we cast our second spell, we make a wall, a 0/3 wall, and then the wall gets EXALTED at the beginning of combat, every single wall that you have. I have quite a few ways to win with this deck, actually a lot more than I anticipated for, so I'm going to just put a few of them up real quick. I'm not going to talk about it much, but there's so many ways to win in this deck, and what I mean by that, there's like 3 creatures that have player removal, there's 1 artifact that's going to make you win, there's another creature that's going to make you win, and it's just like, your chances of winning are much higher with these cards, because someone tries to remove one, you got another one, baby. And on top of that, we didn't forget about the combat damage, because you will do a lot of commander damage. This deck doesn't skimp on that shit, baby. Then we got a few enchantments that allow us to get abilities for when our creatures attack alone. I can't complain there. And then obviously reconnaissance mission effects, we have those in the deck, 2 or 3 EXALTED enchantments in the deck as well. Now obviously we have all the Secret Lair cards from that Secret Lair specifically, except for the bonus card, all inside the deck. With that said, I got this deck at about $50. My gosh, it's so fun. I implore you to just try it out. Go on Moxfield, play around with it, and tell me what you think, because guys, it is so fun. Got another one coming tomorrow, so stay tuned if you want some more deck techs, because I got a bunch of shit. And you know what? Tell me what you want. I'm telling you guys right now. Wait, I'm just doing this shit because I love it, bro. If you got something you want me to make, I'll make it, and I'm gonna see what I can do with it. All right, y'all? I'll see you on the next one. Wheezy out, baby.